giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And tonight, it's going to be bombs away, Clark. Both teams with terrific shooters.
BA, that lends itself to perhaps a lot of ebb and flow and a number of streaks in this game, because both of these teams will let it fly from deep and they'll let it fly often. We'll see who gets hot at the right time to determine the outcome. That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Here's Irving. And he's going for the lob. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, Simmons with the block. Here's Durant. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him, and that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Outside Irving. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Powell, left side. Over Drummond.
Nice defense that time by Drummond. An immovable object with great length.
Durant has the open look. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Powell. No good. Good work defensively by Drummond.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Finney-Smith. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And he comes up with a bucket. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
And Dallas calls time here.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. Some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
first.
Doncic.
2 minutes.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Kevin
Bottom
Durant.
line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
They get it back. Second chance effort. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Pass to Durant. On the wing, Durant. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Durant's got 16.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Defensive foul. Nicholas Claxton.
The reverse slam,
His first
that was
personal foul.
sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power
At the line
and
for
grace.
Dallas.
That had it all.
Tim.
That one's good from Hardaway.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Fires it from 18.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 18 points for him.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Durant's shot is off.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Brown. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Simmons.
Dallas foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
15 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Durant. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Durant's got 20 points.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
And so it's Brooklyn up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Boy, they've been playing at a fast. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. And Aldridge with the block.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
He's officially taken over this first half, taking all the right reads. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, You might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Kevin Durant.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And so it's Dallas with it. Back to Dinwiddie. It's Powell on the wing. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. Not going to miss that one.
Outside Irving. Takes a three. Buries it from three. Irving's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Durant.
Kevin Durant.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
And now the Nets on the break. Lots of room. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Mavericks
Durant's
call.
got 31.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Here's Brown. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The shot. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Assist goes
That's
to
been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Irving. And again, it's
Irving.
Brooklyn.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
Kyrie Irving.
Yep, that one's good.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. They just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Back to Irving.
Dallas foul. Sterling Gray. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
So it's Brooklyn now.
Klima. Davis Bertans.
Here's Irving.
Reggie Bullock.
And there's the drive. Count it.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving's got 15.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Back to Finney-Smith. .46 seconds left in the second. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up. shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Irving. Blocked. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Finney-Smith. And the powerful one-handed slam.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw good from Irving.
You know, off the court, Kyrie Irving has done some incredible things. One example, financially supporting WNBA players who sat out the 2020 Wubble season. Kyrie is more than a basketball player, always engaged with the world around him, and always interesting things he has to say.
From the baseline. The shot by Bertans, no good. An open look for Irving. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway.
Well, you know, just like his brother, Seth Curry shoots with tremendous range and remarkable efficiency. And the old man wasn't too bad in those categories either. Odell could put it in the hole from deep with a high rate of efficiency, too.
Curry, no good. Down low. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. To the inside. From the arc. And Seth Curry good for three. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Hey, and both Curry brothers averaging well over 40% from three.
How about this, B.A.? Seth has actually been a tick more accurate than Steph. And, of course, their dad, Dale Curry, was a tremendous marksman in his own right. This is a talented fam, no doubt.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Brooklyn with the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The kick out, Curry. Back to Griffin. Pass to Curry. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Nets score.
And, you know, this is a shot that Seth can make. Give him some separation, and he's going to make it.
Bullock, good.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Hardaway Jr.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
The Nets
Timeout
ball
called.
timeout.
Brooklyn. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's Durant with a drive.
Dallas foul.
No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play.
At the line for the Nets.
It goes on Dwight Powell.
Boy, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion.
Brooklyn ball.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Curry. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Drummond.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Shot is up. And again, it's Brooklyn.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
They are just making mistake after mistake this quarter, handing over 9 points to the opponent. Not good.
Launches a three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 39.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. From deep. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And there's another one for the Nets.
Assisted by
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Dallas no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Driving in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
And it's Green missing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway.
Jr.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
46 seconds left in the third quarter.
For the Nets.
Shot from the wing. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Durant's got 47 points. And there's the foul. It'll go on Davis Bertans.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Right side Durant. Shoots over Kleba.
Kevin Durant.
And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the
Coming
basketball
on
court.
the floor for the Nets.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Nets making a change here. And here are the Mavericks now. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And Durant gets it to go.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Marjanovic. Can they get it? Back to Kleber. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
It's
foul.
on LaMarcus Aldridge.
First team foul.
And he makes a first. Brooklyn calls timeout.
Boban Marjanovic. 2 shots. Brooklyn timeout call. The loudest and crazy fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Right side Durant. On the take. And Durant with the big
Nicholas
finish.
Claxton.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Durant. And it's Durant with the finish.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
First team
Not his
foul.
best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Just 5 on the clock. Durant for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Pass to Brown. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Brown's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Dallas foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his
I mean, I'm
first
just
personal
not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah,
foul.
yeah, completely a
Sterling
brain
Graham.
fade. I don't know where that
That's his
came
second
from.
personal foul.
Just lost sense of time
Third team
and the
foul.
situation.
Here's Durant. And too long on the shot. Pass to Bullock. Outside Brunson. From behind the arc. That shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. For 3, Durant. Gets the 3 to fall.
3 points.
Durant's got 58.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
At the line for 2.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity. And they're just
That's
one
his second
foul now
personal
away
foul.
from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. 15 fouls.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Nets, Kevin Durant. Taking.
And both free throws good for Durant. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Kleber outside. To the paint. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, I like the feel Ntilikina showed there. I mean, nice sense of where he was and what was available. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Brooklyn ball.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
For three, Durant. Drops in the three. Durant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
No luck on that one. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another three.
For three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Pass to Durant. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. Another shot. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
Assist goes to.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Left side Durant. And the Nets tack on two more.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
First personal foul.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And both free throws good for Durant. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So two free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal
Everyone
foul.
in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Sterling Brown. Taking two shots.
And both free throws good for Brown. And the Nets with possession here. Outside Irving. The kick to Durant. Three-pointer. Nets keep it alive. Goes back up. No good there. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Kevin Durant.
And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Brooklyn with the ball. And here are the Nets now. He's still feeling it. Count that bucket.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
That's his second.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Hits both from the stripe. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Outside Durant. From the top of the key, again the Nets score.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Marjanovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
On the wing, Durant. Pass to Simmons. Back to Durant. From 15 feet away. And the jumper falls for him.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.